G'day, it's Chris from When We're Vaping. One of the main reasons why I started this business, well, because I'm cheap, I suppose, I don't want to spend money on cigarettes. I hunted down e-juice to start with. It had nicotine in it. I noticed it was very strong. It's totally different from smoking cigarettes. That's when I got the zero nicotine. The best thing about the zero nicotine, unlike it's better for you, hasn't got the 250 chemicals cigarettes have. It hasn't got the chemical keep it burning. It's got no tar. It's got you got no ashtrays. You got no chance of the burning the house down. You've also got no chances of laying around with cigarette lighters with young children, which is definitely a no-no. It's something it's very interesting to get into. Doesn't matter if you smoke a big one, small one, doesn't really matter. But what it does come down to is the quality of your juice. If some companies out there do sell nicotine juice, like I've said in my other video, I do not sell it. Reasons being, it's illegal to sell nicotine juice in Australia. It is illegal to give a bottle of nicotine juice away to a friend. Every one of my bottles comes with zero nicotine. If you can buy, I said nicotine juice out of America. Some people buy a bottle of straight nicotine juice and they'll mix it with different flavours, trying to make up a great little mixture of something to make it taste better, thinking they're going to save themselves a lot of money. All you're going to give yourself is one big headache, or dizziness, headache, and probably make yourself very sick in the stomach. Something I would not suggest doing. I've been vaping myself for probably 5-6 months now, pretty full on. In the next 3 months, I plan to give up the cigarettes altogether. That is my plan. It's got to be a personal choice. If you want to give up cigarettes, try vaping. It's been in America for about 6 years. There is vaping videos all over the internet. Just put in vaping in YouTube, and there's thousands of videos on people doing vapings. There is hundreds of different types of vaping devices. The reason why I stick with the egos and the lava tubes, well, nobody's got $300 to spend on something that will or won't work. If you go out and buy the ones that look like a cigarette, for instance, they pull apart, they look filled, it looks all nice and pretty. If you go and buy one of them, well, you just lost your money. Sometimes you'll see them for $5, you'll see them advertised on TV, and all it is the cigarette company saying, gee, we're losing all this money, we want some of our money back, and they'll sell you garbage to keep you happy. The egos I like to buy. Well, this one is a LCD screen, it's pretty cool. Shows exactly your lights up, you simply can't see now. So far I've had 32 drags. Right, 32. The longer you hold your finger on the button, the more heat it gets hotter. I like it pretty hot. So in other words, if you say press the button and take it off and drag, it will not work. You have to hold your finger on the button as you, that is the ego. The lava tube also sell. I've seen lava tubes go for, I think, $140 just for a lava tube. I sell mine, I think, with a complete kit for approximately $80. The reason why I sell it at that price is I'm not out to make $1 million. I'm out to be an honest businessman. I probably don't look like an honest businessman, but I try to be, I am. I stick with the two brands because they're reliable. I smoke these two brands. I started out with one that looked like the Looked like it had the big battery, like so. Had this tiny little tip on the end of it, and every like you squeeze the juice in the bottom, every time you've done this, it'd leak out and get all over your battery, and 5 minutes later I'd be blowing it on, blowing it on again, and it would stuff up. Like I said, the reason why I stick with these two brands is I use them myself, I recommend them myself, and they work. They are probably the two best ones on the market. Like I said, you can go out and buy more expensive ones. Some companies will say, look, you know, you need a $180 machine to do what? Just have a normal vapor weight. It's clean, it's tidy, and they work. I'm like, they are literally just good for the go. So happy vaping, and any questions, please email myself or Elaine, and good luck.